The opinions in this podcast are all our own.
But the businesses are real chamber members.
It's a chamber chat.
Coming to you from Wahoo, Nebraska. Chamber Chat with Kate
And Kat.
Welcome to Chamber Chat with Kate.
And Kat. I'm Catherine Nygren.
And I'm Kate DeCoste. This podcast is everything Wahoo Chamber of Commerce.
This is our third episode, and we are so happy to hear the positive feedback we've received so far. I mean, I even had a friend from college that I ran into in Valentine at a conference, and she said she was just listening to our podcast on the drive up. Hi, Maggie. We're having a blast recording this and just thinking of fun ideas for each week.
It has been so much fun. I do want to let everyone know a clarification on last week's podcast when we were talking about fishing licenses.
Licenses.
The Lower Platte North NRD no longer sells the Nebraska Game and Parks fishing and hunting licenses. They are available online through outdoornebraska.gov.
Ooh, so good to know.
Yes. So, Kat, did you see our poll on Facebook about our watermelon, or salting the watermelon, I should say?
I did see that. I took a quick peek before I came over to record today, and I honestly can't believe I was outnumbered, as there are more people that voted no to the salt on the watermelon, and I still can't believe you've never heard of it.
Yeah, I did have a few childhood friends give me a little bit of a hard time after they listened, and they were like, you seriously you hadn't even heard of it? But it was a close race. I do have to say, I went in and counted.
Yes.
But thanks everybody for participating. It was kind of
Yes.
fun to see what everybody said. And, we'll have more polls, even starting today.
Yep. I think we should keep it up. All right, Kate, do you have a fun fact for us this week?
I do. Today's fun fact is all about my studio neighbor, Dairy Queen. And since I knew we were going to talk about DQ today, I grabbed us a little snack.
It's much appreciated.
You are welcome.
Those dip cones are my favorite. Something about a vanilla dip cone and chocolate with that crunchy exterior. It just takes me back to my childhood.
They are good. I'm a Blizzard girl, and I loved that they had their summer Blizzard.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I grabbed a cotton candy.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did see their sign, and I saw the Brookie one, and that's been kind of been on my mind for a while.
Has it been intriguing?
It has been intriguing. It's hard when there's something that you like versus a new thing. I have a hard time trying that new thing when I have such a favorite item there.
Sure. So, Kat, did you know that at one time the Dairy Queen in Wahoo didn't have seating inside?
Oh, really? They didn't have seating inside?
No seating inside.
I didn't know that.
So it would just be a walk-up window.
Okay.
They did have picnic tables out front, so you could sit and eat.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just order at the window, and you could just head on your way or sit at a picnic table.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, they did have some seating inside. It wasn't as big like it is now.
Okay.
The one thing I do remember though, also maybe a second fun fact, that the Dairy Queen,
2 fun facts.
Yes, 2 for 1. The Dairy Queen used to only be open during the summer months.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I really can't imagine not being able to get my DQ fix all year long. Well, since we've been talking about summer, I think our poll question should stay in the theme of summer this time.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. What do you have for us?
I was thinking, what do you prefer? Summer days or summer nights?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would have to say summer nights.
Okay.
Even though I was born in July, I really don't like being hot.
It is a little hot in the summer, yes.
And so yeah. And I just think it's prettier as a photographer. I won't usually shoot in the middle of the day unless I know it's gonna be, a little bit nicer that day, but I will
Okay.
usually do morning or evening, and I just do prefer that like sunset.
Oh, that beautiful golden hour.
Yes. Yeah. So what about
Nice.
you?
I would have to say summer days. There's something about having the schedule a little bit more relaxed. The kids are off of school, and it's just easier to jump in the car and take a little road trip. So
Oh,
go
sure.
see something different. So I'd say summer
Summer
days.
days. Nice. Well, we're again second poll,
Yes.
and we're opposite, even though I was like way opposite because I didn't
You
even know
hadn't
what
even
you
heard.
were talking
You've
about.
heard of summer
I've heard,
nights.
yeah.
I think there's a song about it.
There is, yes. So now it's your turn. Head on over to our Facebook page, Wahoo Chamber of Commerce, and go ahead and vote for summer days or summer nights.
I can't wait to see what people say. All right. Now it's time for our segment we call Mailbag Questions.
Mailbag time. Open that bag.
We got a question from Anne. Her question is, does the chamber offer a mentorship program?
Ooh, good question. So the chamber doesn't currently offer this in a business to business type of mentorship, but we do have two amazing programs in Wahoo for mentoring our area youth. The Teammates program and Wahoo Public Schools Career Exploration Opportunity Program, also known as the CEO program.
And Teammates is offered through both Wahoo Public and Newman. Wahoo professionals are paired with a student and they meet once a week for one class period. So basically 1 hour a week. And I've been a teammate for 4 years and I look forward to our meeting. I had my first mentee I had for 3 years, for sophomore through senior year. And then now I have a younger one. So hopefully I'll see her grow through her middle school and high school
That's nice.
days.
What do you guys do when you guys meet up with your mentee?
So you can do a lot of different things. The last probably month or so, we would always play games and just chat while we're playing games. Sometimes, I've sat and watched her do her art project that's due, or, done some math that might be due,
Okay.
I always would ask hey, do we have homework that we need to get done? That kind of thing.
First things first before you play a game.
Yes.
Nice.
And so Kat, you participate in the CEO program, right?
Yep, we do. The shop's been business that they have several different businesses that they can pick from. So all kinds of things from Sid Dillon and JEO and the flower shop. And so the students can kind of pick whatever thing that they think might be a good fit for what they're looking to learn. And then we as a business interview them. And then if it's great, we go ahead and we have them for a semester. So we've done that since 2019.
Oh, nice. So that was a great question.
Yeah, thanks, Anne, for the question.
Yeah. And if anyone else has a question, feel free to message our social media pages on Facebook or Instagram, or you can give the Chamber and Economic Development Office a call, or you could even email our podcast email, which is wahoo-chamberchat@gmail.com.
Perfect. I look forward to more questions coming in.
So, Kat, I heard you and Teresa from the Chamber office took a little road trip last week.
Yeah, we did. We attended a conference up in Valentine that was called Connecting Entrepreneurial Communities. So kind of a mouthful, but it was so great. Rural Prosperity Nebraska, which is a division of the University of Nebraska, organized it, and the city of Valentine hosted it.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. I was just in Valentine a few months ago, and the sandhills are so pretty. I kind of forget until I go.
Yes, it's such a pretty part of the state. The cool thing about this conference is that it was held throughout the city of Valentine. So we were able to get out and explore as all the different breakout sessions were held in different businesses right there along Main Street. So you could be in the art gallery that actually also doubles as an ice cream store
Ooh.
for one session, or in an adorable boutique for another. And one session was even a walking tour through their newly renovated downtown.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
It was.
I love that you weren't stuck in a conference room the entire time. I feel like when you go to a conference, I feel like that's where usually you would be.
The same four walls.
Right.
Every time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really fun to immerse ourselves in the city and talk to people from across the state. And it honestly made networking really easy and fun. I mean, I was meeting new people while we were standing in line for an ice cream cone.
I think that's the best way to meet people.
Yes.
So what kind of topics did they present?
So the theme of the conference was highlighting the people and places that are really doing some progressive things with their community. Our very first keynote speaker when we got there on Thursday was the mayor of Valentine, Kyle Argenbright. And one of the things he told us that really stuck with me is that hope is not a plan.
Hope is not a plan. I like it.
Yep, hope is not a plan. So if you want to change, you can't hope for it to happen someday. You actually have to plan for it to happen.
So true.
And he said, if we want to compete as a rural community for tourism or business, we need to be unconventional. And he gave us the example of the Frederick Peak Golf Club that was recently completed by the city of Valentine.
Oh, yeah. I hear the Sandhills is the premier spot for golf.
Oh, yeah. They fly planes in. I've heard airports that have had to adjust their runways and stuff to get planes in from people that come to golf in the Sandhills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and to make their city golf course stand out among the other two premier courses in the area, they kind of took an unconventional approach. And you'll see in their logo, they have a flag, the flag that is on the hole.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hole number 10.
Oh, 10 holes.
Yes, so they actually built a 10th hole on their course.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah, so it makes it, not the conventional 9.
Right.
They put an extra hole. And the 10 holes also serves as a reminder to them that they only have 8 now to go.
Ah, I like that. So that's a great perspective.
It really is. And this whole conference was about how to think about progress in your community differently. Another presenter that I thought was really great was Caleb Pollard from Valley County.
Okay.
And he is so passionate. I mean, I think he was almost shouting at some of the conferences because he just is so passionate about building local community. And he's really passionate about his community of Ord, which is not where he is from originally. He's a transplant to Ord.
Okay.
But he told us to create our own destiny and that every resource they need in Ord for any progress that they want to do, any resource they need is already located in Valley County.
Okay.
We always think that companies from bigger cities are sometimes better or there's more funding in the bigger cities. But the communities really need to look for their champions from within and not wait for a hero to come and save them. Caleb's best, well, he had so many quotes, but a really good one that I wrote down was, our people are investing in our people.
Those are some really good sound bites.
Yeah, you should see the pages I filled with notes from this conference. The other great thing was meeting all the people in between sessions.
Oh, I bet. And just being able to walk and talk. And I mean, again, a really easy way to network at a conference.
Yeah. And one of the most fun things that we did was there was an after hours event at the local brewery there.
Okay. Yeah. I would have enjoyed that.
Yes. So it's Bolo beer, and they hosted an amazing hors d'oeuvres, and they had all kinds of great beers on tap. And my favorite was the raspberry wheat one called Rogue Raz. I think I might have had a couple of those.
Well, you can't be working in those conditions.
No, not at all. I'm so glad we went. It was so refreshing to meet new people and hear their stories of just sheer grit and determination on what they did to create a better future for their communities.
Nice. I mean, I just love this. I love that you are coming back and are excited about the conference and what you learned.
Yeah, it was really energizing just to be in a different place with different people, and it was just so relaxing, but the ideas were phenomenal.
I love that. So, by the way, this weekend, how was the art wander?
It was so good. We had so many people through the shop that I had no idea. Like, they weren't regular Wahooites. They were new people to town that just came to wander
good.
through. And so we had an artist in the shop that we've had, Andrea from Andrea Cogley Creative. And then we had an artist also set up on the corner.
Okay.
Midwest Paint.
Oh,
and so
okay.
she was actually doing like live paint demo. And
okay. I did see something on like Instagram with her.
Yes, yeah. So it was really interactive. You know, you could just come and wander, and we actually made a whole bunch of flower crowns. So we were wearing flower crowns. The customers were wearing flower crowns.
Oh,
so,
fun.
Yeah, it was just fun. Something different to do downtown.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll do that again?
I hope so. Angie from Sassafras Galleria kind of championed the idea. So I know she was really pleased with how it turned out. So I'm sure you'll be seeing another art wonder soon.
Oh, well, good. So I guess we're almost at the end here.
I know.
We can give it just a little shout out. Today, June 15th, the Wahoo Farmers Market opens. It will be open from 5 to 6:30. It's located at the Wahoo Methodist Church parking lot. And it's going to be open every Thursday from 5 to 6:30.
Oh, nice. That's actually my favorite time of year. I don't ever want to miss the farmers market. And on the app, if you ever need information on the Wahoo Farmers Market, they have their own button in the event section of the app. So go ahead and favorite them to receive a push notification before the market to remind you it's Farmers Market Day.
Yes, and I know for sure you will receive a text every Thursday afternoon to remind you that today is Farmers Market Day because, well, I made the calendar for it.
You made sure that was going to happen.
Yes. I wanted to see if it actually scheduled. And so I was just like, let me look. And then I just did it. And then you can also see the market on the local events calendar if you're wondering if you forget the day.
Oh, nice. Isn't technology great?
It is. And it's right in your pocket.
Yes. So don't miss an episode. Man, I think I'm getting tired of talking, Kate. Woo! Don't miss an episode. Follow our podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service.
Thank you for listening today. And don't forget
to keep it local, friends.
This has been a Chamber Chat
with Kate
and Kat. See you next time.